Hey guys, what's up? Shin0525 here, back with another drawing video. Today's video is going to be on a OC named Willow, and this OC is made by Ryan the Tenrec, and Ryan was also the one who requested this. So thank you so much for the request, Ryan. A lot of R's in that that last sentence. A little bit of a tongue twister. But Ryan, thank you for the request. I hope you enjoyed. I know your birthday's coming up, so happy birthday. I hope you enjoy the video, and I hope by the end of it you can draw your OC Willow. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So get your pencils ready, and let's jump in. Also, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Really helps me out. Almost forgot to say it, but I said it. Okay, without further ado, let's get our pencils ready, and let's jump in. Alright, so to start off drawing Willow here, what we're going to do is draw a nice, decent-sized circle. This is going to be her head. Keep it light. This is just the gesture, so we're just kind of blocking out some shapes. And then what I like to do is draw another slightly smaller circle right underneath that. And then another circle right underneath that one, so you get like this little like upside-down snowman almost. And then we could get another circle right here. This is where her hand's going to be. Her other hand's going to be about here. And now you can get a line going down here, and we get a circle for her foot, and then her legs going over and bending down, and we can get a circle right here for that foot as well. So that's pretty much good for the little mapping that we need. So let's just jump into detail here, and we'll start off with her face. So if you want to, you can draw the crosshairs. They'd be something like this. And then I like starting off with her nose. So we're going to start like right about here. And you're just going to draw a curved line. And then like this little U shape right underneath it, like that. And then from that shape, what you're going to do is start at that very edge here and draw a line going across. And then it's going to go down and then over like this. And it's going to start right about here on the nose and just kind of curve up. And now we're going to curve it down and just follow the circle that we have here. And it's going to go up and connect into that point right there. Alright, now they get that done. Now we could draw in the eyes. I'm going to keep them a little bit light just because I just want to get the shape down first. And they're these big U shapes. Like that. But I'm pretty happy with that. So now we could draw in our eyelashes, which are very simply this big kind of curve line. Like this. That goes across. And then same thing over here. It's going to go over and across like that. And now what we're going to do is draw in our eyelashes. So we'll start here and draw a line hugging this line real closely. And we're going to go off into two spikes. So you can get one and then two. And it's going to kind of spike down here as well. And now what you can do is you can shade all this in black. Like that. And now we're going to do the exact same thing just on the other eye. So just draw a line hugging that line, break it off into two spikes here, and then one little spike at the bottom there, and then shade it in. So nothing too difficult yet. Like that. And now what we're going to do is draw in her eyes, which are these big kind of U shapes like this. So you can get one. And then another one right about here. And then since she's like a cat, her like pupil would be very sharp, almost like a line. So just be like a line going down, and then one kind of going up like that, and then just kind of fill in the middle. Like that, and then you get a little light reflection on the very bottom, which is just this little circle in the corner here. And then you could darken in this line and this one. You can darken in this line and this, and if you want to, you could also darken in this line. You don't have to include it, but if you want to, you can. So there it is. And now we'll just get her smile. So her smile, she has like a little snaggle tooth fang thing here. So what you could do is draw a line going across like this, and then up, and a little curve line right there for the smile. And at the very corner here, you're just going to draw a little triangle, like that. Alright, now we're going to kind of do her head shape a little bit better. So we're going to start kind of off here, and we're just going to draw a slightly bigger circle that's going to kind of go around the head like that. And this is good because this will help us draw in the ears, which we'll jump into right now. So we're going to start right about here and just draw a big curve line going up, kind of gets to a point and then goes down like that. And then same thing on this side, it's going to go up, kind of get to a point and then go down. And in the middle here, you're going to just draw basically a triangle, like with the bottom right there. And then here you're going to just get a curved line going down like this, and then a line going down here, and a little tip. You want this line to be really close to this edge, and you want like there to be a little bit of space in between this one and this one, because the ear's kind of turned, so you're seeing it a little bit more sideways, where this one's a little bit head-on, so you just see the triangle in the middle. So we got that done, and now we can kind of draw in her hair. So we'll start with her bangs, and her bangs will go down like this. We're going to get a curved line that kind of follows the ear line here. Then it's going to go straight across like this. Then you get like a little triangle right here, and then just go across and then up like that. So there are her bangs, and now you're going to get another strand of hair here, which is going to just go down, kind of go over, and then up like that. And you get a little bit of that over here, so it's going to go down and then just curve into like where her muzzle is. Right there. You get a nice little curve line here for the side of her head. And you get a little one right there. Like that. And, ooh, I don't have my big eraser over here. That's okay. And you can erase the guidelines if you want to. There would be also a curve line that goes past the ear here, like that. But, whoop. That's good. And now before we finish off her hair, we're actually going to draw on like her body, because like the rest of her hair is kind of like behind her like that. So we're going to save that to the end. So we'll just jump into her body now. And her body's real simple. I like starting out with like her body shape. So we're going to start kind of right about here and draw this lightly, because again, this is just a gesture. So we're going to curve it out, kind of curve it in like this for the bust. And then from here, we're going to draw kind of like an hourglass type shape. So it curves in. Here, we're going to get like her shoulder. But we're going to just draw the body shape kind of around that. And again, kind of like an hourglass type figure like this. It's going to curve down. And then we're just going to go kind of straight into her pants here. And it's going to go down, across, about there. And then just curve up to about there. Oh, whoops. I should zoom out a little bit. So we just draw a curve line going down here, and then basically just like almost like a long curve here, go across, and then you just go up. And then here's kind of the same thing, except it's going to go over, down, and then kind of curve in about here, curve up, go in. And again, I'm keeping it very light. I'm just kind of gesturing it in just to get an idea of where it should be. We're going to jump into it in just a second. So, but what we're going to do is start off with her hand. And her hand actually isn't too bad. I'm going to raise it up a little bit. It should be about here. So we're going to just raise it up a little bit higher. And we're going to just start with her hand itself. So now I'll zoom in again. So this is the general area where I want the hand to be. To give it a little bit more geometry here, what we're going to do is draw a nice oval right here for her thumb. Then we're going to go across and over like this, and then down and in. And then you're going to get two ovals here and here for fingers that are bent. And then you're going to get two circles here with two lines going out like this, because she's giving like a little peace sign. And that's pretty much good for what we need. So I'm just going to jump into detail here. So I'm going to start in the middle of the oval, and we're going to draw in the thumb. And it's going to be this curve line that curves over, up, across, straightens out on top here, and then just kind of follows this oval that we have right there like that. And then we are going to draw in, well, we'll start with the closed fingers since they're right here and they're kind of in front of everything else. So what I like to do here is draw a line going down like that. and then we're going to curve it and go down and then over like this. So it's kind of following the oval, but it's like really straight here and here. Let's curve in, and then we're going to draw the same shape here. So we're going to draw a line going down, down, and then curve it in like this. And now here it's just going to wrap around and kind of go into the line right here. And then this line will go over and down like that. And then right here, you're going to get a curve line and then another curve line. So that's how you draw. It's kind of like you basically just draw kind of like a little like box or a rectangle, but you kind of keep it in the shape of the oval. It's a little bit hard to explain, but I think if you followed along, it's honestly not too bad. And now we're going to start here and just draw a curve line that curves into the finger there like that. And now we could draw these fingers, which aren't too bad. It's just a line curving up. And then when you get to the tip, you curve it down and over. And then this line goes out. We're kind of going to get a little bit off the page, but that's okay. Then over like that. And then since she's like a cat and she has like a paw, you get those like kind of paw prints here. So you get like the little pads. So you can draw 2 on the tips of the fingers, since we see that. And then you get 1 right here in the middle of the hand. So 1 big one, and each finger would have it, but since these 2 are close, we don't see it. And we actually might see a little bit of the pad on the thumb there from this angle. So that's good. And now what we're going to do is draw in, basically just draw a line going down here, and then 1 into the arm so we know where to like, kind of stop it. But what we're going to draw in next is the sleeve. So I like starting with the bottom of the sleeve here, and basically what we're going to do is just draw a nice oval like this. Keep this line lighter, this line should be the darker one. And once we got that nice oval, we're just going to draw kind of like a bell shape almost going into the body. It's going to curve in and then over like that. And then from here, all we're going to do is simply just draw a line going down here like this, and then 1 curving into the sleeve, then 1 going over, and then up like that for the arm. And then you could darken in this line and just kind of like erase these lines right here. And there you go, there you have her hand. And now we could draw in her, like I guess her like chest area, and honestly this could be worked on a little right here. We'll fix that in a second. Her chest is a little bit too low now I'm looking at it, so I'm going to kind of adjust that a little bit. Be something about here, and then the body, because if that's the case, then the body can kind of go down, straighten out around here, and look better going over here like that. There we go. See, again, this is why you draw light, so like you can make those adjustments as you go on. Like that. Perfect. Alright, so now she's kind of wearing overalls. She's kind of like a farmer look to her, so she's just like overalls and stuff like that. So what we're going to do is draw a curve line going up here, and it's going to bump down a little bit here, and then curve up again right about there. And then we're going to get one right on the side here. It's going to just kind of curve up, and then this line will kind of turn into that, like that. And then you get a nice little curve line right here, and a little curve line like this for her bust. And then you're going to get a line here, and since she's wearing overalls, they'd stop right about there, like that. And then, kind of like Mario, she kind of has like buttons on the overalls here, so you're going to get one here and one there, which are just simple circles. And now now we could go into her legs. So we're pretty solid with the body shape we have here. The only thing I want to add is a nice curve line right in between her legs here, like that. And then we'll start here and draw a curve line going down, kind of curving over and around like this, and just kind of refining this pant leg that we have. Like that. And then I could refine this one a little bit. So this line would kind of just go down, kind of curve in like that. This line would be out a little bit more and curve over and across like that. And then this line will just kind of go over and down. And before we jump into her feet here, we could draw in the pockets that she has. So to draw in the pockets, it's very simple. You just draw a little curve line, or like a line going across like that, and then just do a little U right in the middle, there like that. And then one here. She has 3 pockets, so one here in the middle, and 2 on the side. Very simple. Now we could draw in her shoes, which aren't too bad, but we're going to kind of go off the gesture here. So I'm going to make a new one, and we're going to draw kind of like a circle like this, or kind of like a dome really, because you want the bottom to be kind of flat. And it's going to curve over and then up, and it'll curve in like that. And she actually has toes. Actually, fun fact, if you're drawing Sonic OCs, and you want them to be like a part of like the Sonic design, Sonic actually doesn't have toes. That's canonical. Because, okay, I'll explain this and then I'll tell that story later. So we're going to draw 5 circles here for the toes, like that. And then all you simply do is draw a line going down and then just kind of like square it off a little bit. So down, over, across like that. Down, over, and across. Down, over, and across. And then down, over, and across. And then it's going to go in like that. So you kind of just want to square them off. I'll erase the overlap and then redraw it. But yeah, Sonic does not have any toes. It's just one solid shape. And that's official because the artwork for Big the Cat, he's wearing sandals, and his sandals show that he doesn't have any toes. So Sonic characters don't have any toes. Fun fact. Okay, so now we did that. We can, at the end of this line, just draw a line going across and then down. And then we're going to get a line going up here and then across, go over, and then down about here. And then we're going to get a line going up and then curving in like this. Another line that curves up like that. And then here we're pretty good for the bottom of the shoe. Just kind of darken in this line and go up. So there you go. And you can draw on her toenails, which is very similar to, actually it's the exact same thing as the pockets up here. So it's a line going across like this and then just like a little dome on the end of them. And now she was also wearing a bow on the shoe. So to draw that in, I'm going to actually erase some stuff here. It's kind of simple. You just draw a circle like this, and then you just draw kind of like a shape going out, and then over, and then another one that kind of goes out, and then over like that. And then we're going to put in a little bit more detail by drawing in a curve line right about here, going across, over, and then in. And then we're going to get another little curve line here like that. And then here, we're going to get that little hook curve line like this. And then we're going to start here, draw a line going in, over and around, and then this line bumps out, and then goes into the circle here. Like that. It's a little hard, but honestly, if you just kind of watch along, it shouldn't be too difficult. And just erase all the lines that got erased, or redraw all the lines that got erased. And then I made it easy for this one because I intentionally made the foot to be covered up here. So the foot would be right about here, and you basically just draw the same shape. It would curve down, kind of go over, and then up like that. And then since we're only seeing the bottom of the shoe, you could just kind of darken in this line right there like that, and save us a little bit of time. So there we go. So we got the second shoe done, and now since we're down here, we can draw on her tail, which her tail is super simple. It's this kind of big kind of teardrop shape. So it'd be something like this. So it's this big line that about branches out and then goes down into a point and then kind of goes up like that. And then here we could draw kind of like tails. She has kind of like a color differentiation? Color difference. This is like yellow and this is white. So you draw little spikes that divide the colors right there. And now we could draw in her hand. So before we draw on her hand, we're actually going to do it the opposite way. We're going to start with her shoulder here. And what we're going to do is get a curve line that curves out. And then we're going to go into that bell type shape. It's going to curve in right about there. Like that for her sleeve. Now I'm going to zoom in here. And basically her arms is going to go down and then down, like with her elbow being right about there. So down, down. And then we're going to get an oval for her thumb, and then her hands kind of go up and then over like that. But this is good enough to actually just jump into detail here. So we're going to start off with her thumb, and we're going to kind of follow the oval that we have here like this. Then it's going to kind of branch out like that, and then curve over, and then in. And then we're going to get the little pad on her thumb right here. So you see that? Little half circle. And now we're going to go straight into kind of like her fingers here. So we're going to start right about here and draw in her finger extending out like this. So it's just a straight line going out. Then it's going to curve in and just kind of connect into the thumb there like that. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And then we're going to see like her middle finger, and her middle finger is going to go over and then down, and then we're going to get the other two fingers right about there. So to draw that in, we'll start right about here and just draw a line going up, kind of over, and this is going to go straight into the wrist, into the arm. And then we're just going to draw a line going out here, kind of curve it in like that. Then we're going to get another one bumping out here, and then curve it in, and then one more right there for that finger. And then here you're going to get the little pads on the bottom, so you just draw little half circles right there. And then one on the index finger. Actually, this is going too far out now that I'm looking at it. So I'm just going to adjust this a little bit right here. There you go. And again, always draw light so you can make those little adjustments as you go along. And then just simply, this is just a curve line curving up into the hand there like that, or the sleeve at the edges there, and you can kind of erase any overlap you have. And then lastly, we could go back to the hair since we got all the body in and wrap up her hair. So her hair is actually very simple. What you're going to do is start kind of like right in the middle here and just draw a curve line curving over like this past the ear, and then it's going to go down and then straighten out right about here and then go across. And then same thing on this side, so it's going to go down, kind of curve over, go down, stop about here. And if you want to do what we did for the like bangs here, you could add that too. So it'll go across, get a little triangle, and then go over like that. And that is pretty much how you draw Willow. Looking at the picture, I don't think we forgot any details here. So yeah, that's how you draw Willow, Ryan's OC. So I will put the sketch that we just did right up here. I will put the drawing I did beforehand up there as well. So there you have it. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks again, Ryan, for the request. I always appreciate it. And happy birthday, man. I know your birthday, you said your birthday was coming up. So yeah, so I hope this video helped you draw your OC. And yeah, I hope you get it down. And I hope it helped all of you guys too, drawing Willow. Other than that, remember to like, comment, subscribe. If you guys have requests, feel free to leave the request in the comment section below. And on Sunday when I make a drawing video, I randomly pick one off the list. So, yeah. Anyway, remember to like, comment, subscribe, share the video. That really helps me out. Anyway, I'll stop rambling on here. So, have a nice day, and I'll see you for the next one. Okay, thanks, bye. Later.